Okay, now let's look at the vent. So continuous vent is the name that is associated with this wet vented system. Fixture drain wet vents and branch wet vents will always extend as a continuous vent. And of course, solar waste stack wet vents would extend as a stack vent. You know, sometimes the temptation is to call this an individual and continuous vent, but of course it's serving more than just one fixture, but it's not a dual vent. Dual and continuous vents would have symmetrical connections and the vent would serve only those two fixtures. So continuous vent is the name that fits. We said we had 4 fixed units for the water closet, 1 for the lav. So the total load on the continuous vent is 5 fixed units. And we have a 5 meter length to outside air. So we measure from the drainage connection all the way to outside air, unless we hit a major vent. Then we would stop at the major vent for length. So going with the 5 fixed units and a 5 meter length, the first thing we look up in this vertical column is the total fixed units that are served by the vent. We're on table 2583 for continuous vent sizing. So the first number we come to that meets or exceeds 5 fixed units is 8. Now I look to the right. This has created a horizontal column to my right. And it says that if the length of your vent does not exceed 9 meters, it could be 1.25 inch size. So initially, table 2583 says that a continuous vent serving only 5 fixed units up to 5 meters in length, really up to 9 meters in length, can be 1.25 inch. But according to table 2571, which must be accommodated with all dry vent sizing, we have to serve this 3-inch fixture, this 3-inch trap, or what we call a 3-inch fixture, the water closet. And when we have a 3-inch trap being served, the minimum size dry vent associated cannot be less than 1.5 inches. So we're going to have to make that 1.5 inches to accommodate table 2571, because 2571 is the minimum table that must be satisfied for all dry vents. Bottom line is, whenever there's a dry vent serving a water closet, it must be minimum 1.5 inches, and any wet vent serving a water closet must always be minimum 2 inch.